Hello everyone, welcome back to Insightful Jan. Today we're diving into the thrilling world of the new Ultimate Spider-Man by Jonathan Hickman. We've got some incredible developments to discuss, so let's swing right in. Let's recap the major twist in the storyline. Imagine a world where Peter Parker never became Spider-Man and led a seemingly normal life. That's exactly what we're exploring in this issue. Peter has a family, works at the Daily Bugle, and life is ordinary, but not for long. We see Peter Parker at home living a normal life. When waking up and going for breakfast, he greets what apparently are his family, his children May and Richard, and his wife Mary Jane. It seems that Peter has trouble sleeping the past couple of days, but we don't know why yet. May is playing with some kind of glass ball, but Peter takes it away from her abruptly, telling her it's not a toy. It will become clear what this ball is in a couple of minutes, but for now Peter simply heads to his office for work. What is a twist though is that at the office we meet Ben Parker, Uncle Ben, as managing editor of the Daily Bugle. So Ben didn't die. Uh-oh, that changes things. Because the death of Uncle Ben is always the canon event, the event that makes Peter Parker become Spider-Man. So how will Jonathan Hickman make this work? And what we also can see is that there is apparently a friendly relationship between J. Jonah Jameson and Peter Parker. That's also something totally new. There's like a father-son kind of relationship between them. Next thing we read is that Uncle Ben and Peter are at something that looks like a memorial event. Yes, that's right. If you remember in the issue Ultimate Universe, we learned that the Makers Council attacked Manhattan, killing thousands, and had Tony Stark framed for it. Well, Aunt May was one of those casualties. We see Matt Murdock as some kind of reverend, leading the memorial and calling Harry Osborn to the stage. So Uncle Ben is alive, Aunt May is dead, we see Matt Murdock as reverend, Harry is still Harry, we don't know if anything changed with Harry yet, but what's going on? So unexpected. Everything twists. And in a dramatic turn of events, we see the Daily Bugle under new threats, new management, with J. Jonah Jameson and Uncle Ben facing tough decisions. It's a narrative that reflects real-world challenges in media and journalism, wrapped in the superhero context we know and love. And what's worse is that apparently the kingpin, Wilson Fisk, is the owner of the Bugle. So yeah, J. Jonah Jameson and Uncle Ben, they just simply quit the Bugle. A couple of moments later, we see an attack happening on Wilson Fisk. So apparently he's not loved yet. I think he's still a bad guy in some capacity or another. Otherwise they wouldn't try to kill him. But who's trying to kill him? Surprise, surprise, the Green Goblin. Okay, this is the only appearance of the Green Goblin in this issue. So we don't know who the Green Goblin is yet. We don't know if it's Harry, if it's Norman, somebody else. But the only thing we know is the Green Goblin attacked Wilson. Next, we are in the bar with no name. And we see Uncle Ben and JJJ talking about starting their own company, their own newspaper business. Telling the truth and only the truth. Yeah, right. Okay, so they promise not to lie. Then we see Peter and Ben having an inner chat. And Peter is actually expressing his feelings. Something is wrong, something needs to change, he's not that happy in his life. So Uncle Ben empathizes, listens to him, and of course gives him very good advice. Inaction is also action. So if he wants to change, if he's not happy, he needs to take action. Peter is at a crossroads, feeling like his life is not what it's meant to be. So that evening he takes up the advice of Uncle Ben and talks about it very openly with his wife Mary Jane. At first she thinks it's about her, but then starts to understand it's something way deeper that plays in Peter's mind. She is very understanding and simply tells Peter that if what they have is not going to change in any way, then he should simply go for it and take the action he deems necessary to make the change. Then we see Peter grabbing a ball out of his backpack and moving to the rooftop. And at the rooftop, he's standing with the ball in his hand and apparently has some kind of flashback. And then the bombshell drops. A message from Tony Stark, apparently from 6 months in the future, and telling him that there are no superheroes in the world, and that he should have been, and that's why he is here with his message. He's giving him like the spider that should have bit him, and he's also giving him the ball, the crystal ball with probably the Spider-Man suit, and tells him that he needs to make a choice if he wants to become that hero that he should have been. And Peter says, I accept. He wants it. And of course, he lets the spider bite his hand. It's the moment of truth, it's the moment of change. Will he become Spider-Man? It's a compelling blend of regret, destiny, and choice that already elevates the storyline. What do these developments mean for the future of Ultimate Spider-Man? How will Peter's transformation impact his family and his career? Let's discuss in the comments below. Let's talk about what I don't like in this issue. And there's only one thing in the whole issue that gets me a bit frustrated, and it's this. Look at those freckles on the children of Peter and Mary Jane. They are so outspoken, and nor Peter nor Mary Jane has them. So why do they have them, and why are they so in your face? So that's the only thing that bugs me a bit, because it immediately catches my eye when I look at a page where the children are on, and I have nothing against freckles, but in general, but they're just too obvious, too in your face. So please, Hickman, ratchet down a bit in the next issue, tone it a bit down, but it's just too much. So that's a wrap for this issue. It's a steady start, but that's to be expected, this version of Spider-Man. It's not the story we are used to, and it's going to take some getting used to, but then it's the Ultimate Spider-Man. It's new, it's fresh, and it's something we've never seen before. Which, to be fair, as fans, I think we should accept that and embrace that it means we're going to get cool new stories, we're going to get a whole new version of this character. So issue 2 is coming out next month, and I actually can't wait for it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates on Ultimate Spider-Man.